Are you ready? Are you ready to play video games?
Welcome to another episode of Gaming with Devinity. So, I never did multiple playthroughs of this game, but I never beat this game either. So, but okay. But I want to say that the dungeon. Oh, so I started talking about the list last episode. All right. I mean, I'm not saying that some of the games on the system aren't good. Actually, you know what? I mean, because there's more than enough on the top 100 RPGs list by Game Informer. There's more than plenty of oh my god, no! Wait, here it comes. No, he's not gonna do it. Wait, yes! Oh! Oh. Oh, I'm kicking your ass, bitch. You dead. Oh. And punch. Whoa. Oh. Oh yeah, you can change the party and stuff. Trying to remember what the blue dot is. Oh, it's a chest. Chameleon color. It basically just lets you go camouflage for, you know, bad guys can't see you. That type of bullshit. Oh, he spotted me. To the attack! But, I mean, alright. Dark Cloud 1 and 2, I was going to say in the last episode, both Dark Cloud 1 and 2 are really good games, in my opinion. And, I mean, Dark Cloud 2 is the only Dark Cloud on this list. And it's 97. I mean, am I... Do I think it... I don't think it's that great a game. But do I think that there's 97 other ones that are better than it on this list? No. First off, I never played Bastion, which is 91. And I'm kind of... I mean, it's kind of cool that there's a couple indie games that are on this list. Which just shows you that in the time that oh, he spotted me. In the last decade or so, when AAA companies started kind of like abandoning the concept of RPGs, or you know, the straight up RPGs, and just taking the skill leveling element from them and putting them in their other games. Like, okay, RPG first off stands for role playing game. So really, there's a lot of games that could be. I mean, you know, at the base sense of the definition of role playing. Like, you know, Tomb Raider, you're taking on the role, and you're playing the part role of, Lara Croft, or, Oh, I forgot to pay attention to those. You just gotta do this, see? Wow, they usually don't put 3 in a row. But that's kind of odd in and of itself. I guess they are kind of randomly generated, which is cool. So, oh, it really is just one big circle. Okay. But, so, I mean, the term role-playing game is very... But generally, it's the best way to describe a role-playing game is one that, yes. It is a game that has... That has a skill-building, leveling up mechanic. And some sort of combat system that isn't a straight up everyone. Why would you do that to him? No, you bitch, you die. You die now. Shoot him. Shoot him in the face. Yeah. But anyway, so I mean, a lot of games in today's modern society could be considered RPGs. So now we have the term JRPG to describe that more skill-based and turn-based style of, like, you know, most Final Fantasies. Oh. Yeah, now I have to deal with this BS. You know how in Pokemon, the faster Pokemon goes first? Same thing in this game. So, Mag, the slow little fuck that he is. I mean, seriously, how do you be slower than a butler that served your parents since he was a kid? And served their parents when he was a kid. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Damn it! So, I mean, this is... It's just... It's very disheartening for me, a guy who was introduced to video games and has grown up to love the... The concept of... The original concept of RPGs. I mean, you know, you guys... I've had Lars on the show, and some of you probably know Lars. But I mean, Lars can't stand most Final Fantasy games, because he hates the battle mechanics. He hates the limited use mechanic of the early stuff, where guys like where, like, you know, you only get 3 uses. You don't have MP. You just have uses of each spell. So you only get 3 blizzards or 3 fires or 3 cures, etc., etc. And you can't learn, and you can only learn a certain number of each tier. So you can't learn all 3 levels of fire. Oh. Oh, shit. And there's another trap too. You can kind of tell because of the... But on this TV... And on this TV, it's just so hard to see because The TV's so nice that everything, because everything else looks
There you are.
looks beat up, that you can't tell what tile is an actual, what tiles are just graphics and what tiles are the traps. Although now that my eyes are kind of adjusting to it again.
There you are.
There you are. See, don't you wish Batman's Alfred was like that?
Now I'm warmed up.
Aha! You know, I mean, if Joker showed up at the Wayne Estate when Alfred was like that, Alfred would have been like, aha! Bang! Shot him, and then he would look up and go, now I'm warmed up. I wonder if this is where the concept for Natsu was developed. From Fairy Tail, which is apparently ending its anime run, according to James. But, I mean, I haven't been paying as much attention to it as James has. I mean, James has a Funimation account, and he won't give me the password. Even though he has a password to my Netflix. Which is just making me think, maybe I'll just take my Netflix account and... Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to be cheap, just, yeah. Avoid the traps. You know, you can do that. But I mean, there's really no need for either. But I mean, really, the enemy search and the item search, they're just kind of, because if you're gonna play the game anyway, you're gonna play the game and you're gonna go through everything, and you're, you know, the only time, well, I guess in later in the dungeon, if you're really running low on stuff. But the item distribution is just so that, once again, there's really no need for that. Of course. Well, actually, it took me 2 rooms to find it, so that's something at least. But, yeah, like, the only, you know, if you're desperately searching for items to heal or whatever, but once again, this game isn't going to really do that to you. At least not that I've noticed. At least not in the dungeons. The only time I've had difficulty in this game is actually in, you have to infiltrate a naval sea base. And there's a bunch of guys with big guns, and they're all like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh, I forgot about those good traps. Damn it. Watch this. And thwack. Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. There's a couple, like, that's at, you may have noticed on the right hand side, there's a turn counter, which became infamous with Final Fantasy X. By the way, you're welcome. Shit. I was like, the spider noticed me. Get the squirt. Get the mouse. But you may have noticed the, oh, cool. But sometimes, like, when you kill an enemy, the way it's supposed to work is that, you know, once you take your turn, you go to the back of the line. But if you kill an enemy, with the space that they make, their icon makes when they died, it will cause a delay in reaction of some of the other icons, so your character will sneak in there, technically. And yeah, you may have noticed that my character was flashing after the battle, and I couldn't. Whoa. Alright, hang on. No, I want this. So, you can see that, you know. This game is like I said before, pretty straightforward, and a lot of it's tomfoolery, but I forgot how funny that was. Can't wait to get one of his mag pits. Gets some of the better gets a lot of different attachments for his sci-frame. They're called, yeah. And one of them is just not only is it's just not only is it hilariously good, it's a hilarious, like, in terms of like what it is, but it's hilariously effective. So I can't wait to get that just on a multitude of levels. I mean, if you're looking for a JRPG, if you're a JRPG guy and you have a GameCube or you have a Wii, like, this is, go ahead, try this game out. It's a lot of fun. I mean, shit like this happens sometimes, but you know. But anyway, you know, I'll talk more about the top 100 on the next episode if I ever get to fucking it.